So today's day 6. I did miss the last couple days. I don't know if you can hear. My family has been a little bit sick. Daughter had her dance on Friday. Husband was sick. I'm starting to get sick. Kids are sick. Well, my son is not sick at the moment. My daughter is sick. I don't know if she got it from the dance or from her dad. But anywho, that's why my voice is hoarse. I was sicker. I don't think we have the flu. Me and my daughter both woke up with a fever on Saturday. But anyways, we are doing the 21-day live challenge. Go live challenge, sorry, for small YouTube channels growth and to get monetized faster. So I figured since I was making soup dumplings, this was a request from my daughter. She's been asking actually since like last week. So I just made you can either do it for like buns or dumpling. I'm just using the traditional rice flour Cantonese soup dumplings. Right now I'm currently making them and then I'll make my sauce. I already have bone broth in my fridge that's already been jellified to add to the meat that I'm cooking. So right now I'm just rolling out some dumpling forms and then I will go ahead and I'm dividing them with parchment paper. So that way when I go to fill them with the meat and then add the gelatin, I can just put them in the steamer and then they will be good to go. But yeah, I'm just using a little bit of that rice flour. I like to flatten them out myself a little bit first. Yes, my hands are clean. Basically, it doesn't even take that long. You just let them sit for like 30 minutes, the dough, and then you just break it up into like 10 little logs. You can probably make, for this size, you can probably make like 4 dumplings per 10, so about 40 dumplings. I didn't make like a huge batch. So I'm just prepping for dinner. I mean, it's 3:30. Just once these are done, I'm just gonna set them aside in the fridge. Here's my knife. So what's everybody else doing? Hey guys. So I'm making our Zhanglong dumplings. I don't know if you guys know what those are. So soup dumplings, if anyone's been to a Cantonese, my voice is hoarse. I'm kind of sick. Like I said, 21-day challenge. So I did miss the last 2 days. I've had a fever, but I'm cooking right now for my kiddos. Hey guys. Hi Luke. So I'm just rolling out little dumplings and I have my gel inside. Just prepping for dinner. How are you guys doing? Hola. But yeah, so for any of you guys, this is your first time here, the go live for small to YouTube. Yeah, it's only like going around. I was completely fine on Friday, and I was one of the, I can't even think, my brain's still like foggy, parent like chaperones for my daughter's junior high dance. Everybody was fine. We got home, I woke up Saturday and I had like 102 fever. It was ridiculous. Same as my daughter. But she's didn't have a fever today, but she's been home. My son isn't sick yet, thank gosh, but we've all had the flu shot, so I don't think it was the flu. I think it was just some weird bug going around. But anyways, so I know a few people are doing this right now, the 21-day live. Like I said, my friends tried it first and they only had like, I want to say like 50 subs or something, and she had like no watch, and she had it for like 5 years. She did the go live every day, and the key is just do it, just talk to people like you normally would, just multitask, kind of do it while you're doing something else. And then just connect and share the 21-day challenge with everybody. And what it is by live streaming, even though as long as you're in the vertical, in the horizontal, I mean, you can too, but the odds are you have to have someone find it. This goes directly to the shorts feed, and it actually counts your watch time hours by doing it this way. Oh, you have the new virus in you? Ooh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Dave. Oh, geez. I hope you get better. Sorry, I didn't see it. I'm making, they're soup dumplings. I think I don't, Jing ox or something. You know, like the traditional soup dumplings. They're the Cantonese, the dumplings that have the little twist on the top, and they have like a soup. A friend of mine, when I was a kid, her mom used to make them all the time, so I've learned how to do it that way. Oh, you have the new Corona? I'm so sorry. Corona sucks. I don't think it's Corona. I think I got it from my husband. He was only sick for 2 days and then he was fine, but he did have a high fever and then he was better. But he said everybody at his work has it, and people were tested. I don't think it's COVID. It's just a bug. Hopefully that's what it is. But yeah, if you guys are smaller YouTube channels and you're trying to grow, this is definitely by far. So I have jumped up from 185, right? 185 watch time hours. I looked at it this morning. I had 368, and it is just from going live, because this counts. So like I said, if you have, because it's in the shorts feed, this counts because it is live. It will count towards your watch time hours. Yeah, and I gained probably like 50 followers in the last couple of days. I did miss 2 days of it, but I've gained a lot of like new friends. And I mean, like, there's no fake here. I mean, there's no like, I'm at Walmart with my SD. Oh no, that sucks. So my son's getting home from school right now. Apologies, because the dogs are going to bark right now. Oh good. We missed them barking. Made me look like a liar. That's fine. That's okay. But yeah, so just, I mean, go on 30 minutes a day. I mean, if you miss a day or so, that's fine, but just try to like make it up. Maybe even try to do 2 in one day if you can, or not. I haven't done 2 in one day yet, but I've done 1, and it's been pretty crazy to see the amount of like, I didn't even know that you could get watch time hours, honestly, from the YouTube shorts, because I was told shorts weren't, but the live, as long as you do the vertical and not the horizontal, which it gives you the option. Yeah, it like, I think I had like 300 or 400 people pop in the last time I was on, and they left comments and stuff. It's saying like 61 on the video, but that's 61 people that watched it after the live. But in your analytics, you see it, and then you see like the watch time hours. I think one of them had like 35 watch time hours I got from it, so it was pretty, I mean, it's not like I'm just real person, right? Like no fake. Like that's, I think a lot of us anyways are kind of done with all the super fake, you know what I mean? And are looking for real connection. At least me, I'm like in between like a Gen X and a millennial. I am like the last Gen X, I think, since 1980. But I'm October, so I'm like right on that cusp of millennial and Gen X, but all my siblings are older than me. And I was like a baby compared to the rest of them. My brother's like 16 years older than me. So you know what I mean? Like we're just used to actually connecting with people. And now it's just like, let's text or hide behind a thingy. But I just think that real communication, right, with real people. I don't really edit my stuff too much anyways. Usually I just post it. I know some people either like it or they don't like that. It's just like, if I'm doing something, I don't think that I should be, I mean, I guess, like maybe for some things, but I think it looks fake when you're completely editing your video and stuff. To me, it's not real. Wait, I am real. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Hopefully you get better. Oh, geez, no. So I said I'm a Gen Xer. It was kind of like, it, I mean, I have friends that don't know how to cook either. Their husbands know how to cook. It just depends. Like I know girls know how to cook, or like they don't. But if you look around like the world, like most of the leading chefs are actually men. But yeah, I actually like cooking, but that's because I was raised pretty much by my grandparents. When I was little, my dad was military and stuff, and they were always off. Um, so I grew up with my grandma, so she was very old school, traditional. Hey, hi, Auntie. I don't know who that is. Hey. I'm like, I don't think any of my nieces or nephews are on here. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know their YouTubes. I'm like, I don't know their YouTubes. Kind of bad. I have a niece and a nephew that are just about my age. Like I said, well, almost my age. But yeah, so soup dumplings. So I'm just making the dumpling wrappers. I'm gonna set these aside, and then I'm gonna cook dinner. The meat. So I am just doing hamburger beef, and then I had already made bone broth. Oh God, sorry guys, my annoying dog, Lucy. Shh. Um, Bone broth, and then it's in the. I have some in the fridge. I usually freeze it, but it's already gelatin. That's all you do is you do your own meat seasoning filling that you want, and then you put like a broth that's been gelatized right into the middle. You twist it, seal it by getting your fingers wet to get the dough sticky. You twist it and you set them aside, and then you get your steamer out, and then you put like a cheesecloth or parchment paper down in the steamers, and then you put them in there and you steam them until they're ready to go. They're actually, minus rolling these out. You can buy these already made. I just already had the flour. So I was making them. My kids and me both like Japanese, a lot of Japanese or Cantonese food. My goodness, Lucy, shh. Sorry. That, if you have a little dog, which one? Hang on. Sorry, I look like crap. My house is a mess too. So this is an old lady, Lucy. She's 14. Bless you. Okay. And then we have our rescue pup. Miles, watch out, buddy. This is Nova. She's a Great Pyrenees rescue. And she is 5 months. But anywho, back to cooking. I think my husband has showed up. There you go. That's it. I've been on like 15 minutes already. Oh yeah, my dogs are cute. Thank you. The little one, or not the little one, big one. Little one's annoying for barking. Big one's annoying for barking. But they're good puppies. She's just a puppy and she's huge, so she eats everything. Tripod dog, yes. She had 3 legs.
Oh, you got her postcard thing.
Her what? Oh, did she finally? Nice. Okay, well, my voice is still going out, and I'm going to finish rolling these up, and I'm probably going to take some medicine. I was going to be fostering the Great Pyrenees, but I ended up keeping her because she's a farm dog. They're usually like, they live outside forever. Nova. Don't ever name your dog Nova because it sounds like no. I'm just going to tell you that right now. So they like live with goats, and they are very, very, very smart dogs. They're critical thinkers. So they don't like to do things they don't want to do, and they're smart. But the owner that she had before, she was like neglected, and something happened when she was about 4 weeks old, and her leg was broken in 17 places, and they didn't get her fixed, and we got her at 12 weeks, and they couldn't save it. So they had to amputate her leg. And a lot of the farmers I know wouldn't take her. Because she only has 3 legs and she can't fight off coyotes and wolves or stuff like that. So even though she can bark and stuff, she wouldn't be able to like take on a bunch of wild animals that were trying to kill and be able to protect goats and sheep and stuff. So we ended up keeping her because I didn't want her to turn into a bait dog or get euthanized. Oh no, 100%. But there was no proof because it was like, she said that it was at her boyfriend's house, which it was actual, that was factual. She was a teacher, but like, she only went over there on the weekends, and her dogs had puppies, and her boyfriend lived like 3 hours away. she just came and like 2 of them had passed away, of the puppies. They were 4 weeks old. So Pyrenees, that's huge. It's big as my other dog was at 4 weeks, and they run around. And they were out in the barn and stuff, and they were fine before, but 2 were passed away. And she was dragging her leg. I mean, well, she had to take the other ones to the hospital, so one of them was alive, but it died later. And they didn't have any more money for vet care, which I would have just surrendered it, but that's not me. She tried to get help, and they told her that it was going to have to get amputated because of how severely the break was. And she was thinking that maybe if she waited, or somebody else could, maybe they could try to save the leg. But regardless, she was in a lot of pain. We got her and wasn't on any medicine, so we did do a lot of x-rays and stuff to see if we could save her leg. X-rays, CAT scan, they did all kinds of stuff, and they said it would be like multiple surgeries and like $90,000, like not like 60 to 90,000 depending, and you'd have to fly to another state. And I was like, what? And they're like, it's pointless. She'll be fine. It's her back leg versus front legs, but she gets along. Like she walked out after the surgery, so, and she actually walks a lot better. She was just dragging her butt before, so because it was crossed over. Oh my gosh, I am really starting to not feel great. Do I like? No. Well, I used to, until I found out what was in it. But anyways, I need to get some medicine. I am not feeling hot. Probably see it. The sickness is coming. All right, everybody. Later.